Hey, what's going on, good people? This is your boy Von Freeze, aka Young Polar Bear Freeze, aka Mike P. Just wanted to check in with y'all. Hey man, it's been a rough night. Last night I went in a little bit early, so trying to get my feet back up under me, and so I just been basically down and out for a count. I got 2 more nights. I'm gonna go in. Not gonna go in too early because I'm gonna be in the city tonight. So I don't want to, be out there where everybody's still going to the club and all that good stuff. For those who don't know, I deliver fuel at the gas stations, and that's what I've pretty much been doing for the last 2 years. Um, but yeah, what I'm gonna do is probably, depending on how the night go, I'ma come home, and depending on how I feel, I may go ahead and jump on this new song that I got. I already got a verse laid down, but I probably would do it over again. And I got 2 beats, one that I did and one that I found, far as loops inside of Machine. So I'm gonna be working on that. And if I don't do it tomorrow, if something happened tonight, if I don't do it tomorrow, I do it Monday when I get off work. I have a 4-day work week. They have 3 days off. So I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things, you feel me? I'm just sitting in the crib chilling, just trying to get things back moving, far as music. I done, for the last 12 years, I done gave everything I possibly could give to trucking. And, I had some good times. Hey, with anything, you're going to have ups and downs. So I just gave everything to trucking, but in the last few years, but really in the last, month or so, maybe 2 to 3 months, because it's March now, almost 3 months. I'm in school, trying to gain a better skill so I can, far as moving up and, being in a different position. My kids, my oldest is in college right now, and my youngest should be coming out of school in the next year to 2 years. So I may move, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where I'm gonna move to, just depending on how things go. But far as music, just trying to get myself back in the groove. Been selling beats. I haven't sold a whole lot of beats, but I have sold beats. And I just said, well, you know what? Instead of just sitting on all this fire and ideas that I got, let me try to put a project out or just put a couple of songs together and, give it to the masses. And, with social media, it's a whole lot different than how it used to be. You can, get attention and go from there. So, with my platforms that I have, as far as my YouTube stuff, the Cook Up with Von Freeze and Southside Man, the Truck Boss, I believe that I can, get something going using, my social media presence. So that's what I'm working on right now. Your boy getting a little long in the tooth, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, I'm 44. I've been doing music for a while, and I still got love for it. As y'all can see, what y'all have already seen, that I've had all kind of equipment. And right now I'm in the process of building everything back up because, being a man, you have to maintain yourself, So I had to sell a couple of my keyboards, well, pretty much all my keyboards. I just got the new, well, it's not new, but it's new to me, the Korg M3. And I sold the Phantom and the Motif probably like in January, not even really thinking about it because, I got to have rent, you know what I'm saying? So I had to sell those off and didn't really think about it until maybe 2 weeks ago. And, it still felt like I had my keyboards in the back room. But I just sat there and I said, you know what? I don't have none of my keyboards. I had the Phantom, I had the Montage White. Then I went back and got the Motif. I had the Poly Brute, and I almost sold my MPC X. Good thing I didn't sell that because that can, that's pretty much the brain of my studio. Now, if I had to do it, I would do it. But I'm kind of glad that, things picked up, and like I said, I just sold them without even thinking about it. because you got to have, I got to have rent. There ain't nowhere I can go. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be living up under a bridge nowhere. So you got to do what you got to do, right? So right now I'm just in the process of building everything back up. Probably the next thing that I get maybe is I always wanted a mixer board, so I can have control over Studio One fully, or with whatever DAW that I choose to have. So that's what I got going on. So I wanted to do something with my garage and maybe put my studio in there, but I'm not sure yet because it's not like the house. If I put my stuff in the garage, then it's gonna be at risk of getting damaged because of the temperature going up and down. It'll be cold and hot. You don't want your equipment going through that type of stuff. So I keep it in the house right now. So I got a pretty nice place, but I want my studio off, somewhere that it's out the way. It's cool right here because it's just me staying here. I don't have nobody coming over recording. I eventually want to have my studio. I mean, I pretty much got a studio right now, but I want to have it to where I'm recording other people. Cause I can record people. I know how to record people. I got a talent for this. It's just that, in life, you got to do what you got to do. So if that calls for you to work a 9 to 5, you got to work this 9 to 5. Or, in my case, 12. Last year was 70 hours a week. I got a pretty good schedule now. I only work 40 to maybe 45 hours a week, and then I have 3 days off. So I got a better schedule now. But the thing I'm trying to say is that, yeah, you may have a dream, but you can't just neglect your responsibilities. And one of your responsibilities is being able to take care of yourself, not let alone having kids. That comes into play too. So, I'm just, pretty much trying to get everything, into a space where I can, create. Now, this is the first time I've felt like creating constantly, or consistently because, just like I said, those responsibilities, whether it be, making sure my kids got things or I'm there for them. But now that they're getting older, not that I don't have the same responsibility, but now it's less because now they're grown people now. I'm gonna still be there for them, but now it's not like they're children and they can't defend for themselves. So I'm just in a space now to where I can create, like I was in my early 20s. And we'll see how it go because things come up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep trying to push this music out, record these songs, and like the song that I recorded sounds pretty good. For me not recording myself in a while. And it's just and I didn't even put the whole bells and whistles on it, but it sounded pretty good. My last day was Thursday, so I recorded something Thursday and went from there. So depending on how things go, I'm gonna keep putting things out and keep creating, and we'll see how things go. See where things end up. Probably about being famous. I'm not really concerned about being famous. I just like making music. Music has been a part of my life since I was 10, 11 years old, since I was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I've done met famous people, but the thing is, I was a kid, so, this music thing been part of my journey since I was a little kid, 10 years old in Atlanta, so this is going to be something that I always do. I joke with my kids that I'm going to have, y'all going to give me grandkids and I'm going to have them in the studio. I'm going to be recording and showing them how to make beats. That's just me. This is what I'm going to be doing, my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got easier ways to make music. So I can imagine, just like with the AI thing, you got the AI stuff coming out. Now you don't even really need any equipment. You could just use AI. Now I don't want to make music like that, but I'm just saying, as time goes on, it becomes easier to make music. So we almost at 10 minutes. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to check in with y'all. Let y'all know what I got going on. We still making beats, but now my focus is gonna switch to, a producer, a full producer / artist. So even last night, quick story, even last night, my mind has totally switched to just making beats to now I still make beats, of course, but finding beats, looking for beats because I got different ideas. So again, I'm going through beats on BeatStars, and I could kind of see why a lot of people can't sell beats. So now, since my artist had or my rapper had his own, now I'm listening to the beats. And one thing I heard somebody say, well, you don't need beats with all this stuff in it. You can't really say that because, different artists look for different things. So, I was listening to some beats, and it's not a lot of good original stuff out there. I ain't gonna say it's not, but from just my initial search, I didn't hear anything. Now that I'm putting on my rapper hat, I wasn't expecting that because I've heard good beats, of course, online. But now when you shopping, now it's a different story. So it may give me another insight to when I'm trying to sell my beats. So just a little FYI. If you're an artist and you make beats like myself, I started off rapping. I didn't always make beats. I only started making beats because of it wasn't a lot of people making beats in my area. So now things change, and then everybody make beats. But one thing is, everybody is not an artist. Everybody can't rap. Everybody is not, don't have that talent to be able to write music. So I just got a different hat on right now. So so I'm gonna be looking for beats. Trying to put a project together. I already got songs. I got songs on top of songs, but I may be able to take some of these old songs and rejuvenate them with more up-to-date beats, or go back and make those beats better, and just work off of the ideas that I've already had, so I don't have to start from scratch. Because a lot of people haven't heard my music because I haven't really putting it out there on, besides SoundCloud and, my Facebook, and friends, commenting, or people that's been associated, with me and my friends or whatever. So, so that's what I'm working on. Y'all stay locked in with me. I appreciate y'all, riding with me on my journey. This is your boy, Von Freeze, live from the Fifth Dimension, as I always say. Until the next episode, I'll holler back at y'all. Peace.